Capricorn, what is up, family, and welcome to Swimming Through the Void. Welcome to this place. This will be a general message today for the sign of Cap, wherever that resonates at for you in your birth chart. Keep in mind, we all have a 10th house in our birth chart, and we all deal with Capricorn energy to some degree in our experience. So take what resonates here today and leave the rest for someone else. These readings are timeless as well, so whenever you find yourself here, there'll be a message here for you to help bring you clarity and confirmation, to help empower you, to help us align with our highest timelines, with our best selves. Tapping into the Cap energy today, I use this illuminated Earth Oracle deck to help me catch the vibe, see what Spirit's wanting to bring through. Quite a few cards came through here today, Capricorn. So we're gonna run through these and then kind of break it down before we jump into the tarot. I wanna take a second to thank you all for being here, and thank you for your patience as well as we navigate this portal, the shift of the ages, family. First card to come through for you today is this Concealed card, followed by Reflection. Use your intuition as well. See what messages come through for you as we move through these cards. Concealed, Reflection. We have Structure. Happy Virgo season, happy new moon. We have Potential. Plants. And then we have Dreams. So right off rip, as these cards, and on the bottom of the deck, we have this blocked card, okay? As these cards came through, we started with Concealed, which in the card, we can see the tip of the iceberg, right? But this is about what is under the surface. And then we ended with Dreams here. So it really feels like there's a lot of deep subconscious stuff arising collectively right now as Neptune is at the very last degree of the very last sign of the zodiac, and Saturn is right there with it. This is deep karmic stuff, and usually what I would say is this is kind of the stuff that we came here to really see, to understand, to release, or to heal from, or to move on from, or to integrate. With the Reflection card here, it feels like that's exactly what's going on. There's really this energy of finding an inner stillness as we move through these energies. And with this Structure card, very much Virgo energy coming through. And this is about reflecting on our structures, reflecting on our habits and our routines, and kind of shifting things into order at this time in order to, move forward, in order to grow, in order to evolve. Spirit is really saying that there is a lot of potential here for growth. And I'm just noticing every card that came out damn near is just full of green. So getting out in nature, really getting back to the basics, really, whether it's working in your garden or bringing some potted plants into your space, or working with herbs and medicinal plants at this time. It's really feeling like collectively it's a time to get back, like I said, to the basics and to the simple things. As there is so much arising, it can be a lot, right? It can really feel like a roller coaster as we are moving through these energies. I'm definitely feeling like this tempest energy that is kind of shaking things up, or muddying the waters, so to speak. And what this is happening for is ultimately to remove these blockages, or to bring these blockages up that may be unseen or subconscious at this time, in order for us to reflect, and then again to reorder, to reorganize, and to restructure whatever needs restructuring at this time, in order for us to move forward into the space that our soul is truly calling us into at this time. For some of you, your dreams are bringing messages through for you. So paying attention to your dreams, spending some time with a dream journal and really tapping in with that energy and trying to see what it might be trying to symbolically tell you. And I don't mean, necessarily Googling your dreams or the meaning of your dreams. I mean, sitting with these energies in some quiet, and really reflecting on the potential symbolism and correlation between the signs, the synchronicities, and the things that are playing out now in your physical world, in your dream world, in your internal world, as well. So it's a lot right now. Spirit is saying to be like water, to go with this flow, to bring an inner stillness as best you can at this time will be beneficial for the collective. So we're going to jump into the tarot. I'm going to say a quick prayer and then we'll get into it. Hermit on the bottom. We're actually going to grab a theme for the message today first. Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the double major. Wow, world on the split. Jupiter, Saturn here. I feel like there is a lot of clarity through the muddying of these waters, right? As this mud starts to settle, I feel like we're going to be kind of collecting those diamonds in the rough, the clarity, the understanding that is going to help us move forward. The message really from Spirit has been not to force it, right? Not to sit there and worry or to try to keep yourself busy, right? At this time, it really is an energy of being open and being clear enough to receive what is coming through as the muddy waters settle, if that makes sense. Big world energy, big Saturn energy. We do have Pluto at 29 degrees of your sign, right? So this is what we've been speaking on over the past few months, where it's like the divine is reaching back in one last time to help us clear. And it's going to look different for everyone depending on how this is hitting your birth chart and what your individual path is. But ultimately, everybody's going through this right now, and it is a huge collective clearing. Over the next few months, I feel like things may get a little bit crazy. They may be a little bit all over the place. And again, Spirit's really calling us to learn and to be able to really integrate this inner stillness. As this all happens, as this all plays out, remember that you are a soul, you're a spirit, right? That is untouched by this, and that we are here to learn. We're here to grow. We're here to evolve. We're here to heal. We're here to awaken and to truly understand on a much deeper level. And I feel like these energies are all helping that and helping us get into that space at this time. So let's do this. Holy Divine Mother, Father, Great Spirit, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Archangels, Ancestors, messages for the Capricorn Collective today for their highest good. Anything my Go Gang needs to hear or know. Any messages that'll bring them clarity and confirmation, healing, wisdom, understanding. Any messages that will empower Capricorn and help them align with their highest selves, with their highest timelines, with their best lives. And of course, above all, any messages that will help Capricorn align with the highest divine will for their journeys during these incarnations will be greatly appreciated. All praise and glory forever and ever. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. As we have this deep, unseen, subconscious stuff arising to the surface, this is truly about reflection at this time, Capricorn. This is about diving deep, right? Spirit is really saying with the Hermit, this is the theme of your message here. Not only is it about hermiting, right? And it's not necessarily about going off into a cave somewhere and saying, screw the world. This is really about, you have made it to the top of a mountain on your soul's journey here. This is about reflecting on the journey that you've taken to get here, right? There's going to be a lot of wisdom gained and a lot of understanding and a lot of clarity as we stand on top of this mountain, it's almost like this, you're being illuminated at this time, right? This is Virgo energy. This is being able to pull off into your own energy, especially as the world is, as we're going through this shift, this portal, things are going to start getting crazy around you. How can you find that center? How can you find that internal stillness through the chaos? Really taking an honest look. Putting the sword down, right? And if you notice, this is the alternate version here of the Queen of Swords. Usually she's got that sword, she's ready to go, she's focused, and it's like, let's go this way, right? In this card here, the sword is facing down. This is a time of receiving downloads, and again, reflecting, taking an honest look at ourselves in the mirror, and really being open, truthful, and honest to understanding, how we got here, why things are the way they are, and where this is ultimately leading us or pushing us as we move forward. So let's jump into this tarot. Damn, Spirit is all over. Yeah, wow, these messages. Moon Maiden. Check this out, Cap. On the bottom of the Kali deck here, these cards are like pulling me in. I think they want to be connected with before we jump into the tarot. So this is Bhadra Kali. It says, there's not always a need to try to grapple and conquer. Sometimes the need is to simply just let go. Just because another has created a certain reality for themselves and is attempting to draw you in, does not mean that you must participate. You have the divinely granted gift of choosing where to invest your energy. Be kind to yourself. And I really want to say that as we move, especially for us here in the West, in the US, as we move through these next few months, that is exactly what this external reality is going to be trying to do to each and every one of us, right? To pull us in, to separate, to divide. And Spirit is like, yo, you do not have to participate with any of that. Are you loving yourself and being kind to yourself by getting pulled into everyone's BS, getting pulled into the collective BS, getting pulled into the external stuff that's happening right now? And are we able to, find that place? Are we able to post up on the top of this mountain? We've all made it here right now. Can we cultivate a space of peace and safety and serenity and openness to what is truthfully, what is truly in the unseen right now? Y'all, on the split, we have the Hermit again, and then this Knight of Wands here. It's almost like this Knight of Wands, the horse is about to dip off, and there's not a care in the world here. She's in her own world. She's doing what she loves doing. She is, fanning that inner flame, so to speak, right? She's focused forward on the next mountain. What's next? I'm open, I'm here, I'm rooted into this understanding, and I'm waiting for the green light. And Spirit has been saying, when the light turns green, you're gonna see it. You're not going to miss it. There's nothing that you need to do. There's nowhere that you need to go unless that light turns green and you feel that, right? But right now, there's a lot of karmic loops and impulses, samskaras, things that, it's literally like every timeline that has ever existed for your soul is here right now at this point. Saturn in Pisces, Neptune at the last degree. It's like, it's all here right now. So these loops that are playing are going to try to pull us. We're going to want to go here and do this and do that. And I got to do this and I got to do that. This is truly where we, again, need to cultivate that space, that internal flame. We need to turn within and find that which is inside of us, right? Connect with that and let that light us up, regardless, again, of what we see external. So let's get into the tarot and do this. What is Cap's energy right now, please, Spirit? meditation, connecting with the ancient teachings right now can really help to find that stillness, to help you stay rooted in the fact that this is, samsara, that this is, there's a deeper purpose for this, but it's not necessarily real. What is Cap's energy right now, Spirit? A lot of emotional turbulence coming through in this energy, probably a lot of ups and downs, a lot of highs and lows. What's Cap's energy, please, Spirit? Seven. Queen of Swords again with the moon. A lot of fog, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of illusion or delusion, which is bringing me to this double Queen of Swords that's out here, okay? I love this depiction in the Light Seers Tarot because she has the cup kind of like in its own little jail cell down there. The cups in tarot represent emotions, right? So it's like, regardless of how I feel, red, root chakra, orange, yellow, these are our lower chakras. Regardless of how I feel, regardless of the fears, the insecurities, the pride, the ego, the fact that the ego wants to do and go and push and pull and figure out and sort, regardless of all that right now, this is really about spirit. This is about truth and clarity. This is our angels and guides literally saying, hey, we got the wheel right now. This is a time to sit down. Although this may be an uncomfortable place to sit, this is a time to sit down and be open to receiving these downloads. Again, finding that inner flame as the door closes on an old chapter of your soul's journey. This is truly a soul cycle that is closing right now. And, there's an energy here, Capricorn, where it's like there's really a lot of uncertainty, a lot of fog, like I was saying, illusion, delusion, fear possibly as well. And I see the collective almost like really wanting to focus on something, really wanting to have the plan, really wanting to strategize. And I feel like this is not the time for that right now, right? And we're all used to that and programmed to do that because, here we are. But this is, again, a time where we learn, we teach, there's potential here to, again, connect back with nature. And when I say that, Spirit is saying with your true nature as unbound awareness that is here, that is the watcher, that is watching the thoughts come and go. Are we able to create a little bit of distance so that we are not kind of caught into it and sucked into it? And that's how we got here in the first place, right? Because every impulse, every thought, every emotion, every fear, every insecurity, everything is pulling us this way and that way. So it's really a time of cultivating space, family, and again, reflecting on the habits, the routines, the structures that are not serving our soul's evolution at this time. Right when we say that, we got some fire alarms going off here. It's early morning, 9:29 on the clock, family. For those of you that feel guided, look that angel number up. There may be something in there for you as well. I think the main card here, though, Queen of Swords, double Queen of Swords, but it's the world. This is Saturn energy, right? This truly is the closing. This is the portal. And what I feel, intuitively and astrologically speaking as well, is give yourself these next 3 months to truly cultivate this connection, right? Disconnect. There's nowhere to be. It's time to love yourself, to please your soul rather than what is external to you. What energies are crossing Capricorn right now? Try not to focus on the things that went wrong right now, Capricorn. They went wrong for a reason. The breakups, the shakeups, the betrayals, the attacks, all of these things are divinely ordained. They are divinely playing out at this time in order to bring us into this space. So it's kind of like about how are we going to use this time right now? Are we going to just be pulled, or are we going to root down, right? And that's really been the message all year, to root down, to hold the line. And that's exactly what I mean by that. It doesn't mean being fake positive and spiritually bypassing. It means holding the fucking line, sitting down and holding the line, cultivating that space, being with what is, regardless of how it feels, right? Looking into that and gaining a deeper understanding. Our bodies, our emotions are always speaking to us. So what energies are crossing Cap right now? This reading's going to be a little bit longer. Sorry it took so long, family, but I'm on the same tip. So taking Spirit's advice. Ain't been easy, that's for sure. Okay. The energies that are crossing, the energies that are helping right now are really self-love and really rooting down into the love that you do have in your life right now, Capricorn, the blessings that are here, regardless of all that may be going on, okay? We have the Justice and the Chariot. This is the karmic, cosmic scales balancing, and ultimately we have the card, we have 777 out here as well. So feel free to look that angel number up if you feel guided. This is ultimately things coming into alignment for you, Capricorn. And if you notice in the Chariot, we have Cancer energy, Libra energy out here. The Charioteer has no reins. This is divine will, pulling the Chariot into the space that you need to be. So can we loosen our grip? Can we let go as we are not only stepping into our power and purpose, right? And it's happening in divine time, but this is you being set free from things that have bound your soul, your family's soul, your ancestors' souls, your community's souls, this earth, right? This is the purge. This is the cleansing that is happening right now. And this right here is the true definition of real spiritual warfare. But always remember, family, we wrestle not against flesh and blood. This is the powers, the principalities. This is divinely ordained. Again, this is happening in order to bring us into the space that we are divinely, meant to be in. There's a higher order at work here. Connecting with, the homies, the soul tribe, the family, the friends, the people that have your back right now will really help to, root down into this energy together. We are all just walking each other home. We're all here together. Again, in self-love, having fun, finding that kind of childlike innocence and that spark for that zest for life, right? Where is that? Where did it go? If you look around you, everybody's looking dead, dull, pissed, right? How can we find that sparkle within us at this time? We all have it. We all came here with it. We all are that, right? Where'd it go? This energy is stemming, this is bringing you into a space of self-mastery and truly breaking through these chains and these loops, climbing that stairway to heaven, family, moving to the next level of your journey. And I feel like the divine is bringing the soul tribes together, bringing the family together, bringing you into alignment with your soulmates on all levels. Soulmates are not just lovers. We have soulmates everywhere, right? As you shift, as you change, as your frequency is shifting and you're ascending, Capricorn, a lot's falling away, right? And you're going to be coming into union with that which is for you. So let's look into the incoming energy and we'll grab some advice. Spirit, what's the advice for let's not get ahead of ourselves, right? What's incoming for Capricorn? For some of you, you're going through things in relationships as well right now, and I feel like you're being freed from whatever is keeping you bound. And it doesn't mean that you're necessarily moving away from a relationship, but maybe we're moving away from a thought pattern that keeps us in a place where we think this relationship is or something like that, right? These chains are being broken, and it's going to happen again, like I always say, different for everyone. But that's why this is really about rooting into self-love and appreciation and gratitude for all of it, right? And I think when we can truly say, I am grateful for this, right, even when it's dark or bad, a shift begins to happen, right? We begin to root down into this new place, into this new energy. It's incoming, please, Spirit. Beautiful. Death, rebirth. This is the portal, family. This is the shedding of the skin. Aries season is coming through as significant. And again, I feel like these next few months are going to be kind of navigating these choppy waters. It came out with the 6 of Swords, so that makes sense, right? Between 1 and 10, the halfway point is 5. With the 6 of Swords, it's like we've made it over the hump. Okay, we're not quite there yet. But again, just like in the Chariot, this boat is being pulled by Spirit here. And for... Here we are with the High Priestess. What I was going to say is, imagine being in this tiny boat and being rocked, you know, at sea by this storm. The boat's being pulled. We can loosen our grip and let go a little bit. The best thing to do here is to sit down and take a few breaths and to tend to our wounds and to know that there is a higher force at work here that is holding us, that is guiding us to shore, so to speak, right? Staying connected. And I do feel like your own spiritual connection is deepening at this time. And so as you find that silence, as you find that stillness, as you start to learn to trust, as you start to learn to trust your own intuition, I really feel like it's going to bring about this major transformation, Capricorn, that is almost like bringing you into a whole new version of yourself and a whole new version of your life and your purpose and your destiny here. And so, keeping your eyes on the light, staying positive at this time. And it's not about, again, it's not about staying fake positive. It's about knowing, like, and just for example, for me, through all of the shit, it's like looking back in hindsight, and I'm sure you can all relate, it all got us right here. We're here, right? And so to have that trust and to cultivate that space from the ego who wants to control, who just thinks it needs to do and go and force and grab, right? It's like this 8 of Cups, this release, this emotional release, and this trust is going to bring us into an entire new world. So let's grab some advice. I feel like it's a clear message, Capricorn. I hope this makes sense to you. And I hope you're able to grab something, take something from this with you along your journey that will help. Probably not the answer our ego wants to hear, right? What? I just got to shut up and sit down? Yeah, sit your ass down and shut up for a little bit. We got you, Spirit. Like, we got you. We got you. Be still and know. Be still and know. For some of you that maybe feel like you do not know how to do that, because I'm hearing a lot of, maybe we should get together once a week and do that. Drop it down in the comments below and let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. Actually, I feel like it would be beneficial for all of us to spend some time in that. Also, feel free to drop down in the comments how this is playing out for you and what this is looking like, you guys. That way you can see what I see from this side of the camera through the personal readings and through every sign's collective reading. It's like, we're not alone in this, right? And it's really, I think, the divine trying to bring us back to basics. We've gotten so far from ourselves, right? As technology ramps up and TikTok and all of this scrolling, and especially in the spiritual community where it's just like constant posting of and resharing of regurgitated shit, right? How is that really helping you on your spiritual journey? Is it really helping you? Are you able to cultivate stillness, right? I don't think a lot of us would be here right now if that was the case. So it's really time to use the tools, family. It's really time to put in the work. What's the advice for Capricorn? Very clear message, Temperance. We're working with it. We're whipping up right now. We're learning. We're studying. We are gaining this clarity through this inner study. as we cross this threshold, family. A couple more came through, right? We have you're moving on from sickness, you're moving on from lack. Some of you, abusive relationships, addictions, self-limiting beliefs, and I'm hearing mental issues and things, emotional issues, traumas. This is all of it, Capricorn. Your childhood, your past lives. Like I said, every single timeline is right here in this moment as we share this moment. What does our soul really want? And right, this is what I was speaking on and what I felt with this Knight of Wands, where it's like, can we connect with that space, that spark, that inner purity, that inner desire, not the ego's desire, right? That inner soul desire at this time, because that is the code that is written within each and every one of us that is going to bring us into this space of abundance, into this space of grounded understanding, into this space of soul maturity, and into this space where we are able to create this new earth that everybody's talking about, right? This is the Great Awakening. This is where we learn to find that balance. Family, I know each and every one of us has been through the ringer, has been through the mud, has been putting in the work. I feel like this is where it counts. This is where we release and surrender to it. And again, trust that the divine truly has our backs through this, Capricorn. Lightening our load, okay? 10 of Wands says you made it. This is where we take all of these wands that we've harvested and we set them down and we say, okay, this is going here, this is going here, we don't need this, they need this, and we lighten our load. Is there anything we can release right now? Is there anything we can give to somebody else, physically, spiritually, mentally, right now, that will help make our journey a bit lighter at this time? And Spirit just keeps coming through with this energy of surrender and trust and faith, you know, the size of a mustard seed, and being open to being quiet enough to see the green light, to hear the light turn green, to see the sparkle of that diamond that is guiding us to our next, you know, chapter, to take that next step or to take that next action. It's almost like this spiritual battle between mind and soul here, spirit. I feel spirit, right? Because the soul is kind of the samskaras, the habits and the memories and the all of that. So this is really about connecting with our spirit, connecting with our intuition, connecting with something higher at this time, Capricorn, and working with it, whipping it up, family. We got places to go, people to see, things to build. Okay, the clarity is coming in, the understanding is coming in, the conversations will happen, and this is going to be about focusing on the opportunity that these spilled cups are bringing into our lives, right? Let's grab an oracle card from this shaman's dream. New beginnings on the bottom, though. I'll take it. Spirit, what's the message for Cap? Surrender. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Surrender. Okay. And eyes of the eagle rising above it, right? That is all about cultivating that space between all of the chaos down below, right? In our mental space. Are we able to rise up into our spirit at this time? Let's read this Guide Answers card. 48, 12, 3, 3, and then we have a 9 here with 18, the eyes of the eagle, 3s and 9s, 369, 963. You may want to connect to that frequency, or maybe you've been seeing those numbers around. When a sky dancer appears, she's inviting you to welcome the deepest power of the feminine into your life. Where'd she go? With her beautiful self, where did she go? Probably put her back. I always do that. High Priestess energy. She's welcome the deepest power of the feminine into your life. You've already overanalyzed your situation to exhaustion. Now's the time to invite the sacred feminine. The wisdom within your heart, no matter your gender, to guide you to success. If you become earthbound, plotting and planning and praying for change, cease and desist. Break the habit of being yourself, of repeating the same behavior and hoping for a different outcome. Stop trying to figure it all out. Stop overthinking it. Surrender. The Sky Dancers are heralding the arrival of a new relationship with yourself in your work or in your love life. So do not assume that this person or opportunity will rescue you. The only way to liberation is to kiss the ground goodbye and take flight. To rise above the fray and the drama of the struggling, arguing mind. Dance in the sky and view the madness below by simply witnessing the actors and the human comedy unfolding on the ground. You're transforming it. As you observe the drama, you unleash the power of the sacred feminine that allows for resolution. The Sky Dancers know the maps of heaven and the way to the holiest and most sacred spaces on earth. They've come to help you with your current life and, even more important, to guide you to the realization of your own divinity. Divine Mother, what's the message for Capricorn before we close this message? Somebody's walking by with a ladder right now, family. I cannot make this shit up. This is the stairway to heaven. Literally just shared that in the Facebook group the other day. If you're not in there, yeah, Spirit's coming through heavy. So let's get it. The train is screeching to a halt right now. It's the same card from before. There's not always a need to try to grapple and conquer. Somebody needs to hear it twice. There's not always a need to try to grapple and conquer. Sometimes the need is to simply let go. Just because another has created a certain reality and is attempting to draw you in does not mean you must participate. You have the divinely granted gift of choosing where to invest your energy, so be kind to yourself. Somebody needs to get out in nature, go take a walk by the river, climb a mountain, you could take a walk around the block, do what you need to do, get out there, breathe in that good ass prana. A predestined series of events is due to occur according to divine timing. This has been orchestrated at a higher level to integrate the paths of people with whom you have soul contracts in this lifetime. Trust in the doors that open for you, or trust in the doors that close just as much as the doors that open for you as a result. Let's freaking go, Capricorn. I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. I miss y'all more than I can put into words. We're gonna get together collectively and kick it soon. But with that, again, I want to thank you for your patience, your grace, and your understanding as we're all going through a lot right now. So be kind to yourself, family. Hope you have a blessed rest of your day, rest of your week. And I hope to see beautiful beings on the next one.